We are all here at the INSDB meeting in IIT Kanpur, and we had a session on women in science. What I want to talk about is all those women who are not able to make it to science. We being here at this meeting are already privileged, but there are a large number of girls who are right now studying in school and probably will never get access to studying maths and science. And that's why I feel the change needs to come from the society at a very grassroots level, and all those people, men and women in the scientific community who hold the position from where they can make a change should contribute to this cause.
So this is not going to be a session where, a few people do all of the talking and say what it's like to be a woman in science, because I think half of us are living it and the other half are either in the know or they want to be in the know, that's why they're in the room.
They didn't like that she raised her hand to answer in class. She was told, लड़कियों को लिफाफे में रहना चाहिए. Women should stay sealed in an envelope.
Where I live at the Tata Institute of Fundamental Research Residence Campus, I live in Bhaskara. The sun rises over Parashara. The sun sets beyond Raman. As I walk to work, I walk under Brahmagupta. On my right is Panini and Patanjali. I turn just before Jagdish, and beyond is Raman and Ramanujan. Anybody picking up a thread here?
So we've been an engineering institute here, and not until very long ago, the older departments, not biological sciences, which is relatively new, many of them didn't have women's toilets. So because in the campus, women were minority, and nobody thought about whether women even need a women's room. Forget about putting a dustbin in there or anything that is useful for women. But that has changed, and recently we have grown slightly in number, I think. But still we are 10% of the entire population. And there was a push from many of the women faculty, and now women's rooms are there everywhere and they're properly equipped. So I think change is happening, but it's slow, and we all need to move forward and try to do what Shubha did at her institute and what some other women did here. And then I'm sure we'll see the change coming. It's been years and centuries of thinking in the same way, and it cannot change overnight. It's going to take time.
I want to tell you that I like women empowerment shows, so I usually watch these shows. But when I tell my male friends, they always tell me that just watch sports and all, like WWE, wrestling. But I don't like that. I like women empowerment. So I just recently watched A Girl in the City. It was really a nice show talking about women empowerment. And the second, so I really like girl empowerment shows. And the problem is that when I tell my female friends, they also laugh. So the problem is that both male and female genders have to understand that it is the liking of an individual person. It is not based on the community. So we should be more expressive and tell our likes and dislikes in the society without any reluctance.
So in physics and mathematics, there's always this huge bias, or whatever the percentage that you see for men as opposed to women. And now this is an incident where I'm not going to name names, but apparently a director of an institute said, and our lab is mostly women, not because my guide wanted, but it's just so. So to him he said, oh, you have all women in your lab, but who does the computation work? So, and this is recent times.
It's slightly sad to see that there are still many people, even in the scientific community, who cannot accept the idea that women can have an identity, start accepting women as just another human, and accept the idea that they can have an identity of their own. Need not be necessary to have an identity of, they are somebody's wife, somebody's mother, somebody's daughter.
Difficult it is for girls to even attend meetings or conferences because of various constraints. And the boy said that, we didn't even realize that this could happen to girls. I mean, one example is my own student Neha was here. I think she should be somewhere in the audience. She wanted to attend this meeting desperately, and she has an 8-month-old baby, and she was like, I don't think I'll be able to come because who will keep the baby for 5 long days? And obviously the boy wouldn't stay. And I requested Janaki, and she was very nice to immediately, promptly give an accommodation with an accompanying person. So it's just that we need to talk across, and that would be the thing. And I would really thank Janaki and Namitabh for aiding this process of at least. We should bring in equal opportunity for both the parents who could switch whenever they would wish. Otherwise, it's going to be same that we have this only women can take maternity leaves. Why man can't take leave when the woman wants to?
All my graduate students except Amita, who is everyone is girl. The main thing that I think there's need to be an improvement, even in girls' perspective, I'm saying, those who are really in higher studies, they need to think about much more independently. Like in a sense, I see that they are so good, but they are still unsure. And there may be a lot of reasons. Okay, but now I think you get husbands like me who will be supportive, for sure. So what is actually mainly, because I can tell you my life. My wife is equally talented, maybe more talented than me. And when I asked her, okay, let's see, we'll go back and we will apply to some institute where both husband and wife will get a job. And she was kind of like, no, you first get a job and then I will try to figure out. So, and more often than not, for some reason, girls actually compromise, okay? But this compromise, maybe boys are willing to do that, take that opportunity and try to get into that mode also, because girls also need to think about that. Why can't a girl get a job and boys start to figure out the thing, okay? And that mindset has to be there. And that mindset, if it is there, we will slowly improve. It will not happen in a day, but we will slowly improve.
So even the scientists, even the women scientists who come and work in the lab, they even face issues like sexual harassment. And these are the things which no one actually talks about. Like people over there, they're talking in general, like issues which are they're at moderate level, but these are some grim issues which no one actually even pitches when such an opportunity is given to them. And the people who get in power, they should do something. Like for example, if I happen to go in power, like if my colleagues are there, they should not protect them. And if they are doing something wrong, they are the ones who can do something about it, not us.
So we should have a committee where at least half of the members should be women, and they should be fair enough, and they should listen to the problems of particularly girls. So we can solve most of the problems. Thank you.
So this is भूपेंद्र फ्रॉम IIT कानपुर. मैं हिंदी में इसलिए बात करने जा रहा हूँ कि एक्चुअल मैं रूरल इंडिया से बिलोंग करता हूँ, और जो रूरल्स की प्रॉब्लम है, लोग शहरों में काफ़ी डिस्कस कर लेते हैं, काफ़ी कमेटी बनती हैं, इशू होते हैं और कागज़ पे सॉल्व भी हो जाते हैं, सेमिनार्स होते हैं, लेकिन जो रूरल इंडिया की प्रॉब्लम है वो कोई नहीं समझता है. तो इसके लिए जो रूरल इंडिया की जो वुमेंस की प्रॉब्लम है उसको सॉल्व करने के लिए यहाँ पे ज़मीनी स्तर पे काम करना ज़रूरी है, ना कि बहुत ज़्यादा प्रचार प्रसार करने की ज़रूरत है.
Hi, I'm Ashmita Sarkar. I'm from TIFR. I'm an MSc second year student. So first of all, I would like to thank LabHoppin for giving me this opportunity to talk to you all. So we women, we face a lot of discrimination, as you all know, in the scientific society. So a little incident I can tell, a story that I have faced, is I was supposed to give a talk in an outreach program, and I could not make it for the mock because I was busy with something else, and I was supposed to be replaced with someone else, but he was a guy. He was competent enough to give the talk. But someone commented that I should be kept in the program because I am a girl, and since they want gender equality, so they should give me the opportunity, because you should be 50% girl and boy. So what I think is, like, equality should not be made explicit to us, in the sense equality should be given to us. because we are competent enough, because I think I am competent enough to give a talk, and that's the reason why I should be given this opportunity, and not because I bear this burden of gender equality, and not because people want 50% girl and boy representation. So I think so you should give a girl opportunity because she's talented, and not because you want to profess gender equality. I'm happy that the society wants India to become more gender equal, but I think so we are talented also. So that's all I want to say. Thank you.